Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you will ever make. And while it's exciting, it's also easy to make mistakes if you're not careful. After working with hundreds of buyers in the Phoenix market, I've seen these pitfalls happen time and time again, but they are completely avoidable if you know what to watch for. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 of the most common home buyer mistakes, explaining why they happen, and giving you practical tips to make sure you don't fall into these traps. So let's jump in with the first mistake, which can derail your entire process before it even begins: skipping the pre-approval step. Most buyers get this part wrong because they think pre-approval is something they can do later, after they've fallen in love with a home. But here's the truth: if you're not pre-approved, you're not truly ready to buy a home. This is a big mistake, and let me tell you why. Let's say you find your dream home. It's in the perfect neighborhood, and you can already picture yourself living there. You put in an offer, but the seller rejects it outright because there's no pre-approval letter attached. Sellers in competitive markets like Phoenix want to know you are serious. A pre-approval isn't just a formality. It's proof that you've already done the legwork with a lender, and they know you're financially capable of closing the deal. Beyond that, skipping this step can lead to heartbreak if you're shopping for homes that are outside your actual budget. Imagine finding the perfect home only to realize later that your lender won't approve you for that amount. The pre-approval process is easier than most people think. Start by finding a reputable lender or mortgage broker. Your realtor can typically recommend a couple people to you. They'll ask for some financial documents like recent pay stubs, tax returns from the last 2 years, bank statements, your credit report, and from there, they're going to calculate how much you can borrow based on your income, debts, and credit score. Once you're pre-approved, you'll get a letter that states your borrowing power. This is what you will include with your offers to show sellers you're ready to buy. And here's a pro tip for you: don't just look at the maximum amount the lender approves you for. Think about what fits comfortably into your monthly budget. Remember, you're also going to need to account for utilities, HOA fees, property taxes, and unexpected maintenance costs. And let's not ignore the hidden costs of home ownership. A lot of buyers focus solely on the price of the home or their monthly mortgage payment. But buying a home comes with a lot of additional expenses, many of which first-time buyers don't anticipate. Let's break down some of the common hidden costs that can catch buyers off guard. First, closing costs. These are the fees you pay when the home is officially transferred to you. They typically range between 2 to 5% of the purchase price. For example, on a $400,000 home, you're looking at an additional $8,000 to $20,000 in closing costs. These include lender fees, title insurance, and escrow fees. Second, property taxes. In Arizona, property taxes vary by location, but they are a recurring expense you will pay every year. Third, homeowner's insurance. You'll need a policy to protect your home from things like fire, theft, and natural disasters. And fortunately in Phoenix, we don't have many natural disasters. Fourth, HOA fees. Many Phoenix communities have homeowners associations. Some HOAs charge as little as $50 a month, but luxury communities or those with amenities like pools and clubhouses can charge $300 or more monthly. Fifth, maintenance and repairs. Air conditioning systems are vital here in Phoenix, and if yours breaks in the summer, you could be looking anywhere from at a $5,000 or more repair. So to avoid these costly mistakes, I would suggest you start budgeting for them. Make sure to ask your realtor about all the potential costs. You should also get estimates on utility bills, HOA fees, and any major repairs that might be needed soon, like replacing a roof or water heater. Here's another pro tip: create a small cushion of savings for unexpected expenses. If you can set aside 1 to 2% of the home's value annually for maintenance, you'll be in a much better position to handle repairs when they come up. Now, let's talk about another common mistake: skipping the home inspection. This is one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make. Even if the home looks flawless, never skip a professional inspection. It's the only way to uncover hidden problems that might not be visible to the naked eye. Some buyers skip inspections because they want to save money, or they're in a competitive bidding war and think it'll make their offer more attractive. But this is a huge gamble that can backfire big time. Let's talk about what could go wrong with this. There could be structural issues. A cracked foundation or failing roof can cost tens of thousands of dollars to fix. Plumbing problems, leaky pipes, or outdated systems can lead to water damage and mold. Electrical hazards, faulty wiring is not only expensive to repair, but also a major fire hazard. A licensed home inspector will evaluate all the major systems in the home, including HVAC systems, critical for Arizona summers: roofing and insulation, plumbing and electrical, appliances, and safety features. So I highly recommend to always schedule a professional inspection as part of your due diligence. If this inspection reveals serious issues, you can negotiate with the seller to either fix the problem or lower the sale price. Now, let's jump over to another common mistake: letting emotions drive your decisions. Buying a home is an emotional process. It's easy to picture your future life in a house and fall in love with it. But letting emotions take over can lead to poor decisions. What can happen when you get emotional? You might overpay because you have to have it. You could overlook red flags like a bad location or a long commute. You might stretch your budget too thin, leaving you financially stressed after the purchase. So let's talk about how to stay grounded. Stick to your priorities. Create a list of non-negotiables and nice-to-haves. For example, you might need at least 4 bedrooms and a home office, but could live without a pool. Think long-term. Will this home still meet your needs in 5 to 10 years? Trust your realtor. A good realtor will help you stay focused on your goals and remind you to look at the bigger picture when emotions run high. And the last mistake: focusing on the short term. A lot of buyers think only about their immediate needs and forget to consider how their life might change in the future. Example of short-term thinking: buying a 2-bedroom home when you're planning to start a family soon. Choosing a home with no office space when remote work is becoming more common. Overlooking resale value because you think you'll live there forever. Now, let's talk about how to think long-term. Ask yourself the following: does this home give me room to grow? Will it be easy to sell if I need to move in a few years? Am I buying in an area that's appreciating in value? And here's a pro tip: research the neighborhood's future development plans. Are there schools, parks, or businesses being built nearby? These factors can significantly impact the home's long-term value. Avoiding these mistakes equals smart home buying. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you'll not only save yourself time and money, but also set yourself up for success in one of the biggest investments of your life. If you're planning to buy a home in the Phoenix area, I'd love to guide you through the process. With over 20 years of experience helping buyers, I know how to help you avoid these pitfalls and find a home you'll love. So if you're in the market for a home in Phoenix, drop a comment below with your biggest question about buying a home. Or if you're getting ready to get started, let's connect. I'd love to help make your home buying experience as stress-free as possible. And until next time, subscribe and keep coming back to find more valuable information about buying a home or relocating to the Phoenix, Arizona area.